Xenoglossy is a term used for a paranormal phenomenon in which a person is able to speak. Xenoglossy is a term used for a paranormal phenomenon in which a person is able to speak or write a language one could not have acquired by natural means. There have been numerous documented cases of xenoglossy relating to past life memories. Is it possible that not just phobias and mental experiences, but sometimes particular know-how or knowledge too carry over from supposed previous lives? In the 90s, Dr. Witten studied a young American named Harold Jaworski, who, during hypnotic regression, described his past life as a Viking named Thor. When Dr. Witten instructed Harold to write down the conversations he was remembering, he wrote down 22 words and phrases, none of which Harold understood when in normal consciousness.
This was a man who spoke Norse, which is very close to Icelandic language. So I was able to get a Icelander to listen to the tapes. I taped it, and he was able to say that, yes, this was a very early form of Icelandic language.
Dr. Witten submitted Harold's notes to several authorities in Icelandic and Norwegian languages, who were able to conclusively identify 10 out of the 22 words as belonging to Old Norse, a Viking language that hadn't been spoken for over 700 years. During another session, Harold recalled another past life, this time as a Mesopotamian man named Zando,
and asked him to write in the language that he knew, which he did.
Dr. Witten asked Harold, while remembering his life as Zando, to write down the words for common concepts such as brother, house, and clothing. With a pencil and in a childlike hand, Harold carefully created a mysterious, spidery script.
I found someone in the Near Eastern section of the Library of Congress in Washington who was able to translate it. And it turned out the language was Sassanid Pahlavi, which hasn't been spoken in 600 years. There are no examples of this language other than on coins in a museum in Baghdad, which this man had never been to. But the answers to the questions, as he wrote them in this Sassanid Pahlavi language, were exactly what I expected.
Could it be that Harold simply accessed this knowledge from his deep subconscious memory? Does Harold's ability to communicate in two verifiable languages that no longer exist point towards the reincarnation theory?